Turn that light on. Oh, yeah. No, it's official. It's official. Whenever you see me make the video, it's official. Kyrie is gone for the person I told y'all about months ago. This was on the table months ago. And I put it out there. I said, would you trade Kyrie Irving for Isaiah Thomas? Y'all remember I made that video? Because it was on the table. I told you about it. Isaiah Thomas, in case you haven't known, Kyrie Irving has been traded to Boston. They wanted Jason Tatum, who they just drafted. They were like, no, we're keeping Tatum. So they had to work out another deal with Cleveland. This deal was going to be done a month ago. Like 4 weeks ago, it was going to happen. It was on the table to happen. Let me tell you what went down. You right, I said it first. Nobody else said it but me. And I told y'all, would it be a good trade if that was to happen? Because it was on the table 4 weeks ago. But I'm going to tell you everything now. It was on the table 4 weeks ago, but they wanted Jason Tatum. And then they was like, well, we're not going to take Jason Tatum. We want to keep him. So because Boston wanted to keep Tatum, they did not trade Tatum. They refused to trade Tatum. They decided to keep him because they just drafted him. They want to work on him. Oh, somebody informed Big Boss Savage that he's slow. Now, let me go ahead and tell people exactly what went down. After that happened, Cleveland started entertaining another deal that they had on the table for Kyrie Irving. And the Kyrie Irving trade to the Los Angeles Clippers for Austin Rivers and some draft picks. That was on the table. And they were trying to use that as leverage from Boston. But they really wanted to trade from Boston because Boston had more to offer. Nobody wanted Austin Rivers. Not for no Kyrie Irving in a straight trade. So they just did this to get more out of Boston. And Boston gave up the house. Boston gave up Jay Crowder, Isaiah Thomas, Anthony Zizic, and a 2018 first round draft pick just for Kyrie Irving. Mm-hmm. And I told y'all, this was the deal to make. You're not going to sign Isaiah Thomas, a guy who can't see over the moon. You going to sign that guy to a contract like that? You will be out your mind. Everything I told you came true. Boston is lit, but they lost a lot. They lost a lot to get Kyrie Irving. But yeah, now you looking at two teams that's going to meet each other in the Eastern Conference Finals. And once again, Carcino Wallace was right. Listen, we just saw the chart yesterday, and I proved people wrong. Kyrie Irving had the most fourth quarter game-winning shots and taking over the fourth quarter more than Russell Westbrook last season. He led the league. He is the one. The Cavs are going to get beaten this year by the Boston Celtics. I wish it was Washington, But they're going to put Boston in there to go against Golden State. And I'm going to be very happy to watch that finals. Because I ain't got to look at old man Bron. So I'm going to feel real good about that. Anything that don't have LeBron James in it, I'm all for it. Now let's see what Bron gonna do. He gonna try to lean on Isaiah Thomas to take over the game in the fourth quarter. So now you got Derrick Rose, Jay Crowder, Isaiah Thomas on the team. You got a first round draft pick. What you gonna do with all these players? So you got, if you're Cleveland, you got everything you wanted. In this trade, you got everything you wanted. You got Isaiah Thomas, who's a point guard, who's a scoring two guard, really. But when they put the double team on Isaiah, now he can kick the ball out to somebody like LeBron. I just don't see LeBron and Isaiah Thomas game meshing very well. I just don't really see that. That's going to be hard. But it's better for Boston. Kyrie is exactly what they need. A taller guard who can do the same things Isaiah Thomas can do. That's what you want. That is exactly what you want and what you need. Yeah, they're going to break the whole team up next year. And Cleveland might not be done. They still might get Dwayne Wade. Wade might be stupid enough to go to Cleveland. But you knew if you're Boston, you do not sign Isaiah Thomas to that deal. I'm sorry, he's just too short. He's 5'6", and you're going to sign this guy to a long-time deal like that. $100+ million long-term contract. You know Cleveland ain't finna do it. So, after this season, Cleveland's going to clean house anyway. Isaiah's finna go get him a max deal and go somewhere else anyway. So, he's perfect. He's 5'6". He's every bit of 5'6". He can't see over the big tall guys that come over his head. It's hard for him to make those passes. But in case you just got here, Kyrie Irving has been traded to the Boston Celtics for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, and Asik Zizik, and a first-round draft pick from the Brooklyn Nets. The first-round pick they got from the Nets, that's now going to Cleveland. So if you're Cleveland, you really came up. You really came up. Yes, this trade is confirmed. It was first brought to your attention by me about a month ago. If that. I think it was probably 3 weeks ago when I told y'all. I was like, who would you trade Kyrie Irving for Isaiah Thomas? And y'all called me a liar. There's nobody trying to do that trade. You're a liar, Carcino. Y'all call me all kind of names. I told y'all a month ago. They had a deal on the table, and I will explain it again what happened. Hey, you didn't say nothing, Bo Real. Bo Real remembered. And I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. The deal was almost happened a month ago. The deal was on the table a month ago, but they wanted Jason Tatum. Right when Lonzo Ball and all them did their little thing in the tournament, they wanted Tatum. And thank you for remembering, everybody. The video is still out there if y'all want to go check it out. I brought it up. But they wanted Jason Tatum in the deal. Cleveland's like, nah, we can't get Jason Tatum, then fine, forget it. We want Jason Tatum, Isaiah Thomas, and Jay Crowder. That's what they wanted. That's what Cleveland wanted for Kyrie Irving. They said no. Boston said no because they did not want to give up Jason Tatum. They think he's going to be their future. They want to hold on to Jason Tatum. So Cleveland was like, all right, well, we got other deals on the table, so we finna go entertain them. So Boston played hardball and was like, okay, well, go and do your deals. We not giving up Tatum. So they went ahead and entertained other deals that were coming in. And the other deal that they had on the table was the Los Angeles Clippers offered Austin Rivers and like a whole bunch of draft picks for Kyrie Irving. They were going to get that Jordan guy from the Clippers, Austin Rivers, and some picks for Kyrie Irving. That was on the table. I told y'all that, and I was the only guy to tell y'all that was on the table. I don't remember anybody ever mentioning that but me. I told you. So once they knew that was on the table, Boston came back to the table and gave them a whole new offer and said, this is the new offer we finna present to y'all right now. The trade is official. It is done. You can cook it. I'm telling you it's done. So when I tell you it's done, believe me, it's done. Kyrie bags better be packed and headed for Boston. It's done. The ink is dried. The cake been baked. He is done. He will not be in there. I never said Minnesota. I said Minnesota was one of the teams that wanted him, but I knew Minnesota wasn't going to get him. And I told you guys he wasn't going to Phoenix. They were like, he going to Phoenix for what's his name? That's why what's his name over there? Him and dude don't get along. I told you, James Jones, Kyrie Irving has never gotten along. As much as he was too much of a Bron kiss-up guy. So he wasn't going to go to Phoenix. Why would he go over there and the guy was just dumping on him, talking about some, he ain't talked to us for 4 days. The Knicks, they're stupid. The Knicks, the Cleveland wanted Porzingis. And I agree. I wouldn't have gave up Porzingis for Kyrie Irving. No way. That's why the Knicks deal got crashed. Once they wanted Porzingis, that was it. They were not budging off of Porzingis. They was like, no, we want Porzingis, and that's it. They're like, look, we're done. We can't do this. No, Cleveland's trying to do what they can do for one season. This is great if you Cleveland. This is your last ride. This is like the 98 Bulls. When everybody was on their last ride, this the last ride for LeBron. This that last trip. He better get it all out of his system before he go to the Lakers. Because it's a wrap. And Boston, they have gotten a lot better now. Crowder ain't that just helped them out getting rid of Crowder. They don't have Crowder no more. They don't have an Isaiah Thomas problem no more. Now they got Kyrie. They got a whole team they can work with. They're going to do some things. Now Boston is Kyrie Irving's team. Isaiah Thomas could have taken a deal that would have worked better for Boston, but it would have secured him. I don't think the type of money he's looking for, he's going to get anywhere for any team. Because he's only going to be in Cleveland 1 year. Cleveland is not going to re-sign him for 120 or 140 something million dollars. They're not going to do it. When this season's over, they cleaning house. Kyrie can't defend, but he's a lot better. He could see. When Isaiah Thomas got big bodies on him, how you think Cleveland was able to beat them? They were able to surround him and smother him and double team him to get the ball out of his hands, and he throws a lot of turnovers because he can't see over the big guys. He's got to wrap the ball around. So they got to come around so where he could see them. Because they're so tall over him. So he's got to work extra hard just to try to make things work. See, when you watch the games, you can see it live. You see what happens when Isaiah Thomas is there. He's just too small. It's unfortunate for him because he's so gifted. But at that size, he's got to make a move before the trap comes. If you do a delayed trap on Isaiah Thomas, he's probably going to throw the ball away. And he can't guard a lot of these bigger guards that they got. It's a lot of big guards in the league. So they got to put him on guards that don't really score. YouTube don't like me? Tell me something I don't know. How can the Wizards top this? The Wizards can top this by executing. They got all the pieces to win. They got to know what to do in the last 2 minutes of a basketball game. That's the only thing the Washington Wizards need. They have the fastest guards in the league. They can score in the post. They got a center. They have every piece they need to win an NBA championship, actually, and go to the finals. Washington is in the best position ever. All they need to do is learn how to play in the last 2 minutes of a basketball game. That's it. The Washington Wizards beat themselves every time in the last 2 minutes of a basketball game. They could have won 60 to 70 games last year if they didn't beat themselves in the last 2 minutes of the basketball game. D Rose is going to start to come off the bench? Yeah. Would you start Derrick Rose over Isaiah Thomas? Oh, Seb, no, we covered this a month ago. The deal was on the table a month ago, and I asked y'all, would y'all trade Kyrie Irving for Isaiah Thomas? And the majority of you said yes. So here we are. Because I told you, the only thing, Kyrie would have been traded weeks ago. He'd have been traded weeks ago. They were okay with giving away Crowder. They were okay with giving away Isaiah Thomas. They were not okay with giving away Jason Tatum. And they was not going to get rid of Jason Tatum. They wanted Tatum. They're going to keep Tatum with them on the team. This was on the table a while ago. Oh, no, he was never going to the Knicks. If you thought that, no way. He wanted to go to the Knicks. He was willing. The problem is that they wanted Porzingis. And Carmelo wasn't coming to Cleveland. That was just it. He was not coming to Cleveland. Melo is like, I'm not going to that dump. If Melo said he wanted to come to Cleveland, they could have done that trade. Melo didn't want to come to Cleveland, so they wanted to come. He didn't report it a month ago. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to tell you right now that once they wanted Porzingis, all deals was off. The Knicks are not letting Porzingis go. And I don't blame them. The Celtics gotten worse? How would they getting worse? They got Kyrie Irving. They got rid of one of their defensive players from Detroit. And they got a greater player on their team out of the deal. I'm like, my goodness, what more do you want? They gotten much better. They got a guard who can see and can score in the fourth quarter. Who's the better finisher at the rim than Kyrie Irving? There isn't anybody. Did somebody just say Kyrie Irving just got traded? Come check my video out when you're on a video that's talking about Kyrie Irving being traded. Oh, man. Y'all think because I sit in the house, my brain sit in the house, right? You think my brain sits here because I'm sitting in the house. That's why the Boston Celtics don't normally win. Because they try to hold on to stuff too long. And that's why they lost for all those years, because they held on to Bird, McHale, Parrish. They held on to those players way too long. When there was deals that could have been made to keep them relevant for years, they were like, no, we're going to hold on and milk it till it's dry. No, they want to win, and they want to win now. They love Isaiah Thomas. He helped turn the team around, but they had a lot of good pieces in place. And Kyrie is a better piece in there than Isaiah Thomas. He can do everything Isaiah Thomas can do. As much as I like Isaiah Thomas, he's probably, I don't know how that's going to work. Isaiah Thomas is used to bringing the ball up. LeBron James is used to bringing the ball up. He don't let the point guards be the point guards. So now somebody else is bringing the ball up, which is basically, LeBron. And now he's going to go to a spot-up shooter. You got Isaiah Thomas in there. He's going to have to learn how to be a B player when he's an A player. He's been an A when he was on the Sacramento Kings. He was an A player. He's an A-list player. Now you got to complement his game with LeBron. That's going to be hard. Now, Derrick Rose, he's cool with playing with LeBron. Like, they can complement each other. Derrick Rose is very comfortable with knowing he's not the A guy anymore. He's accepted that. He knows, he's like, hey, I'm here to contribute. I know what I can do. I can still make some moves happen. And for Cleveland, this is good because now you finally have a backup guard. You have a backup guard that could back up your guard. How much is the Powerball, since people keep talking about it? Did it go up to 500 million or something? Because last time I played, I think I set a record. I didn't get not one number on any of the numbers. I'm like, man, I ain't got no luck. I couldn't even get one. It's 700 million? Oh, Lord, nobody won? So it's tomorrow, right? Yeah, I'm going to go get some tickets today. I'm going to go play in some areas where they let people win. So you got to go to these rich white folk areas where they going to let somebody win some. I almost won $1 million. I was too stupid to get up and go down there, and I blew $1 million. No, I was just in Vegas when he was doing all that talking. So I'm sorry. I only go places when I have something to do there. Oh, they already know about Manchester United. They already know what time it is. Kyrie will get booed on opening day. Not in Boston. I'm telling you, Boston is celebrating right now. They thinking championship. They going to the finals. I'm telling you right now, that's all they needed. Listen, they're about almost the same. Kyrie Irving is better than Isaiah Thomas in a lot of areas. In fourth quarter, Isaiah Thomas and Kyrie Irving both take over the game in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Thomas was almost leading at one point as far as the most points scored in the fourth quarter. He had such a breakout season, but he was the main guy. Kyrie Irving was just the second player and still had about the same numbers he had. He averaged more points. He was shot a better field goal percentage than Isaiah Thomas. He's taller. He could do a lot more with the basketball. I think he got better handles than Isaiah Thomas. Period. Hands down. Kyrie finishes at the basket better than him. This is what you want, and he will help out Tatum and all the rest of those guys come along. They need a guy that could get to the next level, crossover, dribble, take over a game. Kyrie can do that. Now, when they play each other, it's going to be severe. You know that. It's going to be a very intense game. Boston playing Cleveland is going to be intense. That's going to be a punch-out, drag-out game. And Charles Barkley going to be the first one. Well, if I'm Kyrie Irving, I'm going to come out shooting the ball right away in LeBron's face. I'm going to be like, come on, LeBron, you try to guard me, because I'm going to get right past LeBron, because he know what LeBron can do. And Shaq, I know you already, right? I already know you, bum. You finna take up for LeBron, because that's all you know to talk about. Well, he's the greatest player on the game right now. So, oh man, Chuck, you ain't never won nothing, so you don't know nothing about this. You ain't never opened up no game coming out of no NBA final like that. No, you don't know nothing, Chuck. You don't know nothing, Chuck. I know you a bum. You roll Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade. You done had every last one of them players. Just shoot, that's all you had, Kenny, why don't you tell him? I mean, why we not even playing, fellas? We retired. This is a whole new era. Why are we still holding on to stuff? I'm just happy for everybody. Oh, shut up, Kenny. Always kissing up to somebody. Ernie, what you think about it? Ernie. Well, I just want to commentate the game. You know, call the highlights. Oh, forget all y'all. Win them ribs. Just terrible. Any knucklehead could scold. My best friend that got killed, me and him used to play the lottery together. Because we was like, man, we going to play the lottery. At least put up $10 a week and play the lotto. We going to win the lotto one day. We put that up, then we can have some extra bread. And he got killed in 99. Since 1999, I still hold the ticket in my wallet. It never leaves. So I know I got it in my wallet. I just got to set this down. Hold on. There you go. Take a good look at the crib. I'm on house arrest. Let what's his name tell it. He don't never leave the house. Oh, there it go. Bam. There we go. Thanks, Taryn. Pow. Since 1999, it stays in there. You see the date? What that say? Like 2/19/99. February the 19th, 1999. It was 2 million at the time. Just playing the lotto. Nah, the Picks never won. It came close. It came close by like 2 numbers. I missed it. And you know, I did a history check on it to go back to see if it ever hit, and they never hit. So that closest it ever got that time was that when it came by them 2 numbers. I mean, it's cool if you like Gene Deal. But now, what does this mean if for the Golden State Warriors? Getting back on track. The Golden State Warriors. If you're the Golden State Warriors, what does this mean for you and your team? Well, thank you, sir. I say they both won the trade. But if you're playing the Golden State Warriors, what does this trade mean to you? I say if you're playing the Golden State Warriors, how will Cleveland match up now with them having Isaiah Thomas out there? As far as you think Isaiah Thomas guarding Steph Curry is a lot better than Kyrie Irving guarding Steph Curry? Guess again. I think Steph Curry eyes gonna light up when he see Isaiah Thomas guarding him. See, the thing is, you got to try to beat the team you just lost to. That's the name of the game. When Boston lost to the Lakers next year, you know what they saying? We got to get better than them because they won the championship. Whoever wins the championship, those are the people that you're looking at to go back. So you got to make your team better than them. Or you're trying to compete with them. You're not trying to compete with people in your division no more. You trying to say, well, okay, we're looking like, okay, we going to the finals. We know what it takes to get there. We got to get players that can get us over the hump. When the Lakers lost to the Celtics with Kobe Bryant, they knew, like, we got to get Bynum back healthy so he can be in there. We need another big man to help us out in this series because Powell is too soft. And when they got down to the crunch, Bynum, he didn't have to be that great, but he helped them win that championship because they wouldn't have won that one without Bynum. They needed him to get physical with KD and everybody else, Perkins, in there and be a 7-foot guy to help Powell not have to take some pressure off him. They were preparing to play Boston again. Now, Isaiah Thomas can't defend, but at least Kyrie has height. Kyrie's not a great defender either, but at least he has height, you know, to stay with him. See, they could see over Isaiah Thomas with ease. You know, like Steph Curry could look up. There's no real, problems with him. And that's where on defense, he just happens to be a liability. But my gosh, is he got an offensive talent. He can light it up. And there's just no stopping him. I would have loved the Celtics and Rockets NBA Finals. That would have been great. True. KD is a beta male. There's no doubt about that. But even being a beta don't mean he ain't one of the best in the league. He lights up a basketball court and there is no stopping him. Well, it played out just like I told you it would a month ago. But I got to admit, though, I thought it was going to be tough to do because I didn't think they were going to trade Tatum, and they didn't trade Tatum. Isaiah Thomas is not staying. Everybody's not staying. Crowder might be gone. Everybody gone. They are all gone. That's it. LeBron's out of there. They all out of there. Exactly. Like I told you. Crowder gone, Isaiah's gone, LeBron's gone. That whole team is going to be a fire sale next year. Cleveland is done. That's why they wanted draft picks. And they got like, I think one draft pick from the New Jersey Nets that was supposed to go to Boston. Now that's going to go to Cleveland. Oh, nobody's thinking about Toronto. Yeah, I know Toronto's happy Kyrie ain't there because he kills them. Toronto fans is like, please get Kyrie out of Cleveland. We could beat LeBron. Kyrie kills Toronto. Like he got a personal grudge. Because they know all they got to do for DeRozan is double him. And he's just done. He got no handles whatsoever. I'm like, my goodness, this guy's such a choke artist. Everybody won, but Cleveland to me has a lot more question marks in the situation as far as how LeBron is going to play with Isaiah Thomas. That don't really mesh too well because they both like bringing the ball up. He's very ball dominant. Kyrie can play without bringing the ball up. He's used to playing with LeBron bringing the ball up. LeBron likes to bring the ball up. Zach Lee, I did a video about it. Keep up. You didn't watch the video. He didn't watch the video and then gonna come in and talk about some, man, he acting like he knew what was up. I'm like, you watched the video just 3-4 weeks ago. Like, you just watched it. Now how you gonna come here and say that? Shame on you, Zach. Go back to sleep. He just rolled over out of bed and just started talking. Like I said, this trade was going to happen about a month ago. You did watch it, Zach. You get high too much. You done forgot? Now, here's the thing. Kyrie Irving was supposed to go to Boston a month ago. Yeah, I knew they wanted to send him. That was the number one team Cleveland wanted to trade him to. When I asked y'all, do y'all want to see who you think as Isaiah Thomas trade for Kyrie Irving? Because it's on the table. Do y'all want to see it happen? Yes or no? And y'all was like, yeah, I'd love to see it happen. And I'm like, okay. Because it was on the table. The only reason you didn't see the deal, it was going to be Kyrie Irving for Jay Crowder, Isaiah Thomas, and Jason Tatum. They didn't want Jason Tatum. How you gonna ask me my source and I didn't showed you my source? I didn't send you the Instagram to my source. My source was in the NBA Finals. My source is sitting there with Draymond Green. My source sitting everywhere. I said, here's my source. Go follow his Instagram. How in the world could y'all talk about that? I know what's going on in the circles. How would you doubt me? Why would you doubt me? We know it all. We know stuff we can't even say. Plenty of stuff that I would love to tell y'all. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. But, man, I never hear the end of it. I would never hear the end of it if I said it. But y'all will enjoy it, and man, y'all be roasting for days. It'd be so many memes up. Oh my God, with the memes. And I'm like, I just can't wait till somebody break it out. And I was like, if somebody break this on the internet, cuz you can't blame me. I'm coming with all guns blazing. I'm coming with guns blazing. I got jokes for days for that one. But, yeah, Cleveland was not going for the trade. I mean, Boston was not finna pull the trigger on no Jason Tatum. They want to keep Jason Tatum. They like him. They drafted him. They want to keep him. So that failed. Then there was another deal on the table. They were like, okay, well, we got other deals on the table. The Los Angeles Clippers got involved. They were going to trade Austin Rivers, the guy Brandon Jordan, or whatever his name is, the other dunker, all he could do was dunk. They traded him, Austin Rivers, and some draft picks. For Kyrie Irving. And that was on the table to get done. They didn't want Austin Rivers, and they felt like they could have got a lot more out of the deal. I told you about the Austin Rivers deal. Y'all didn't listen in. I told you. That was on the table. People thought he was going to Phoenix. I was the first one and the only one to tell you he's not going to Phoenix. Get it out of your mind. He's not going. Him and James Jones. James Jones have been jealous of him since he's been there. There's no way he's going to bring Kyrie Irving to Phoenix. I told you this. No one else told you that he was jealous of Kyrie. I said he's jealous of Kyrie Irving. He don't like nobody being close to LeBron. That's it. Now, Cleveland's not done. They still trying to hope they can get Dwayne Wade to opt out. So they're hoping the Chicago Bulls trade him mid-season to Cleveland. Dwayne Wade is either going back to Miami or he's going to Cleveland. That's it. He's not going to stick with the Chicago Bulls team. He's not going to stick with a rebuilding process. The Bulls are doing a rebuilding thing. Wade does not want to be part of something that's rebuilding. He wants to be part of something that's going to the playoffs every year. Now, he can stay here and get his $20-some million because he's not finna get that from Cleveland and he ain't finna get that from Miami. So he got a decision to make. How do I know, Carcino? Just wait till you see it develop. Then come back and tell me I'm right. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. So, the gist of everything is very simple. The gist of the matter is this. Boston came back to the table once they saw that he could have went and been a Clipper. That was on the table. Austin Rivers, that Jordan guy, and some draft picks. The Clippers had the best deal. The Knicks disqualified themselves. As Carmelo Anthony said, I want to go to Cleveland, they could have made the deal happen. When Carmelo said he didn't want to come to Cleveland, all he wanted to do was go to Houston. Here comes the Cleveland was like, okay, well, let's get Porzingis and some trades in, and let's go from there. Because Cleveland is looking at draft picks because they want to rebuild. They said Porzingis. The Knicks said, hell no. Hell no. They said Porzingis. Yep. Hell no. We all know LeBron going. I told you he's going. I told you where he was going. Why everybody like, where LeBron gonna go? I told you he going to the Lakers. I'm like, why y'all waiting on ESPN to tell you? I've been telling you where he going. All right, everybody, he going to LA. Is it going to be the Clippers or the Lakers? He going to the Lakers. Why would he go to the Clippers? The Clippers? Hell no. This stuff is so simple, it's easy. This is like simple arithmetic. This ain't even trig. You want to go talk to my source? Go to @Dante Davis on Instagram. And go tell him what you think. When you see me sitting courtside at the Bulls games, when they playing the Pistons, don't say I ain't told you so. When you see me sitting courtside at the games, don't say I didn't tell you so. Nah, that was my bookie. My bookie thought that. Man, he's a bookie. And he lost. He was like, you was right. I was wrong. My bookie thought that all the way and tried to get ahead of the bet. I'm like, look, dude, you taking your eyes off the prize. Taking your eyes off the prize. You believe in the hype. You think Cleveland going back to the NBA Finals? You think they could beat Boston? You think this Cleveland team got enough on their team to beat Boston? Hell no. You got that old man on the team. Who's he? Who position he playing? Richard Jefferson? You still got him out there starting. He got 65,000 years old. Who he gonna guard? If they go back to the finals, they dust. Instead of 5, it's gonna go 4. Bron's still old. He only got older. He was tired last year. What you think he finna be this year? They gonna be run him. They gonna be running him up and down the court. Oh man, bro. What you think Kevin Durant stopped breaking his ankles? He gonna be slipping and sliding on the floor. Oh, what a spectacular move! Bro, gonna be out there getting this triple-double. I got a triple-double. So, I did what I could do. I got a triple-dub. Old man, bro. Old man, bro. Old man, bro. Old man, bro. You're going to be out there slipping and sliding all over the floor. Is Sherbet Ice Cream still on the team? I mean, he probably is. I don't know who else will take him. I mean, he ain't even good enough for the D-League. Grandpa Wade shoots the fade. He's Grandpa Wade. Grandpa Wade. Grandpa Wade shoots the fade. He's Grandpa Wade. Oh, CP injury. CP injury. They say bad luck is his daddy. CP injury. Oh, there goes his knee. He bowling like an all-time MVP. He shoots the three. Oh, there goes his knee. He CP injury. Next year is more of the same. Playoff start, high ankle sprain. He CP injury. Can't depend on him. And the best out of three. CP injury. There goes his knee. Oh, man. Oh, Melo, you are the one that they blame. You are the one that they blame. Oh, Melo, you are the one that they blame. You are the one that they blame. Oh, Melo. According to TMZ, what happened on TMZ? I haven't heard Stephen A. Smith's call of the trade or whatever. I don't even know what he's saying, but you know Stephen A. Smith talking about it. He been knowing about it for 3 years. The way he talks about it. Yeah, my sources have confirmed that Kyrie Irving, yes, I've talked to his mother's brother's father's cousin 3 years ago, and there's certain things that if you are the premier player in this league and won't give me a one-on-one interview, but you will give it to somebody else on ESPN. I'm not mad about that. I'm just saying it's the way you treat people and the way you do and the way you act. So I could see people saying Kyrie Irving might just have a point. Cause, why wouldn't LeBron want to sit down and do an interview with Stephen A. Smith? But I'm okay if he don't want to do it. Him or Kevin Durant, I understand that. That's just something how some people are, They might want to be divas, but they'll go get an interview to another guy. It's okay. They like somebody to kiss them up. I tell them exactly how I feel. But, I love Kyrie. I've been knowing his brother. I've been knowing his mother, his cousin, and his best friend used to do my laundry. I understand. I understand what they're going through right now. And the confusion and how confused he might have felt because LeBron might have done something that crossed the line. Because there's a group of people that like him and there's a group of people that just don't. And I'm okay with that. No, come on, Max. Now, I know he's the baddest player on the planet. Now, we ain't saying he ain't the baddest player on the planet, but it's how you treat people. Oh, Shannon, that's a whole different energy there, Shannon. Kyrie gone. Well, good. We don't need him on the team anyway. Oh, look. My grandfather's uncle's mother brother always said, boy, just because it got a butt, you don't have to kiss it. So, if he don't like it over here, Skip, he can go. The King don't need him. King don't need him. All we need is the King. All we need is a basketball. We made it to the finals without him, Skip. Now Kyrie gonna see how hard it is to make it on his own. What did Kyrie do before LeBron get there? Had he been in the playoffs before LeBron? No? Okay, then. Okay, Skip. That's all I want to know. How many playoffs appearances did he go to before LeBron got there? Cause Skip! No! Skip! No! Skip! No! He been there 3 years. If he had his own team. That's why Braun had to come home. See, when the Kane come home, they go to the finals. They don't just go to the playoffs, they go to the finals, Skip. Cause by the time it said 10 and 10, 10, old Shane gonna be going off the hen. Oh, man. Thank you, Eugene. Like they say, I'm not anti-social. I'm anti-stupid. I had imaginary friends. Oh yeah, when I was younger, I had Lefty over here, the sock on my hand, Lefty, and the guy on my right hand was a dude called God Get You. So I don't even know how he came up with that name. He came in with that name. He had that name when I met him. Yeah, Lefty didn't like him too much. Kyrie is headed to Boston. He is out that dump site and going over to Boston. He's on the big stage now. Now Boston is going to the NBA Finals to play against the Golden State Warriors. I'm praying we play Cleveland. I pray Golden State get to the finals and play the Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh my gosh, that would be a great 4-game massacre to watch LeBron James get beat all over the floor. But I want to see LeBron's face when he got to shake Kyrie Irving's hand and say, y'all did it. Y'all take care, man. Y'all go win it for the East. Oh, that would be a great day. Oh, I would love that when Kyrie beat them in 6 games. Shut them out, win in Cleveland. Kyrie hit the shot on LeBron in the 4th quarter. That ain't Bron quarter. Bron gonna be, I got him. Then he gonna cross LeBron, cross, go to the cup. Keep and 1, Kyrie Irving. I'm gonna be laughing all the way. I'm gonna be laughing. Cleveland fans gonna be, not again. Yes, again. You guys are the city of losers. And I love it. That arm ain't fat. That arm is solid. This chest is solid steel, granite, steel, and muscle. Listen, what time is it? Oh, thanks, Jake. Somebody finally donated $2. All this hard work I'm giving y'all, and only one person decided that they was gonna donate some money. I appreciate that. I know. You got Gordon Hayward over there. Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward. They finna light up Cleveland. They got all the pieces right now to go to the NBA Finals. Kevin Love already know LeBron don't want him there. I just hope Washington go. Washington the dark horse. And people forgetting about Milwaukee. Milwaukee gonna be way up that ladder. That's right, Roach. Roach is over there. Roach always donate though. Shouts out to you. You always do. Ain't nobody ever donate me no $150. I wish they would. The LeBron James guy donated some money one time. He donated like $100 one day. Milwaukee is just as good as Washington. But they play their game inside. They go to the cup. And everybody was like, man, they got to get some outside shooting. They got outside shooting. They got guys that can shoot. Like Snell, if you let Tony Snell stay on the outside, he can kill you for the three. Because he got guys that's already crushing the boards. They crashing the boards. They play like playground style. There you go. Somebody from the Golden Cell, you know what? We finna donate some cash. And Sean. There you go. Go Cubs, go Sean. Sean Myers in the house too. I appreciate that. Oh, there we go. Somebody else then dropped in and said, you know what? We finna get this going. Y'all keep that up. I might go ahead and do some more voice impression. Oh, you missed a classic. You just missed those impressions. We done those already. Signing Meek Mill to a 10-day contract, the Cleveland Cavaliers. That would be funny. Tyronn Lue impersonation. That's Tyronn Lue. No coaching. Oh, of course not. That's how LeBron likes it. He don't want no coach to get in the way of what he doing. Out there making stuff up as he go. Throwing stuff off the backboard, jumping in the air, throwing passes. Figuring out where to go once he in the air. The Cavs won the trade. You really think so? They got Crowder. They got Isaiah Thomas. And they got a draft pick. And they got a guy too named Zigzig. Antic Zigzig. So now they got him, and they took the deal. You pay $250 a month for cable, and I watch you more than cable. I should just cut my cable off. You should. I mean, now all the boxing now is on regular TV. It ain't on the big premium networks no more. Like, you can let HBO go. You don't even need them at all. I'll order HBO only when a fight coming on. Now everything gonna be on apps. So you'll be able to watch the whole thing on Facebook as soon as it's over. As soon as it's going on. You don't even need cable no more. You be like, I can watch this on Facebook. I really don't. Now I'm watching Netflix. Now I'm watching your stuff on YouTube. I barely touch my cable. Like today, I haven't even turned my cable box on. And the only thing I'm going to watch is the stuff I got it programmed to record. Like my, it's set to record Undisputed. I ain't watched Undisputed today. They gonna ask Chris Rock. Man, I'm bad. I'm doggone. I don't know why they ain't traded Melo yet. Gotta get him out of New York so I can get my hands on Lala. La 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 la. Good Lord. She got a la 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 ass. I want that butter pecan Rican. I'm gonna be like, we gonna film the movie Ice Cream, and I'm gonna cast you in my new movie, and I got just the part for you. But you gotta get that 6'9" strong brother out of my way. I'm only about 125 pounds, soaking wet. You know what he'll do to me? We got to get him to Houston. I'll buy the plane ticket. I'm gonna go to Dolan and be like, how much is it gonna take to get his ass to Houston? He wants to go and I want him gone. So I can go to Lala and be like, girl, what do a brother got to do to get with you? Don't forget, Bad Boy 3 is getting ready to start filming. They finna start filming Bad Boys 3. Finally. Finally finna get a shoot date. They have an approved script. Everything's in place. They gotta just get the dates ready. And they gonna start shooting the Bad Boys 3. Yay, yay. There's a movie with like everybody in Power. Lorenz Tate, Dre from Power, Lala. It's called Deuces. I don't know if y'all seen it yet. It's coming out or it's on video, straight to video film. All of them got together and did this film. It's called Bad Boys for Life. Bad Boys 3. Bad Boys for Life. Why? The money. You know any chick in the world that ain't gonna want to go see that? Every brother in the universe gonna be there with their chick to go watch Bad Boys 3. You know how many of these movies now that they come out for chicks that the guys don't want to sit there with their girl and watch, but they got to because she want to go see it? This is something you actually gonna want to see. You think I wouldn't mind going there to see that with her? I'll be, come on, babe, let's go. Get your coat. Shoot, I don't want to miss this. Bad Boys 3, let's roll. How High 2, that's what killed me. How High made all this money. They had an approved script for How High 2. You know what happened? They put it and got approved for a TV show. And the TV show did so terrible because it was poorly written and it killed everything for the film. They should have waited and made another movie. But they didn't. So that's why everything ended up. The Cavs did this move for one reason and one reason only. They did this move because they're cleaning house next year. Everybody's gone next season. So that's why they did this move. There's no How High 2 because they did a How High TV show. How High 2 ended up becoming the series. They written a script for How High 2. They was finna get green lighted. It kept falling apart. And then the company that put it on went bankrupt. So they were like, look, we're going to turn it into a TV show. It turned into a TV series. The TV series did not work out. It flopped. How High 2, the TV show, was terrible. The writing was terrible. It was just really bad. Poorly executed. I'm going to start watching The Defenders tonight. So, y'all can hold me to that. It's definitely going down. So now, here's my opinion. Here is my thoughts on everything so far. So, and my questions I got for you guys. Now that this deal is done, do you think any of them can beat the Golden State Warriors? Now that this deal is done, do you think any one of them can beat the Golden State Warriors? Not one person says yeah. This one guy, James Knowles, says the Cavs. Okay, so not even close. Okay, for the guy who said the Cavs, why would you think the Cavs, who only won one game last season, you think they gotten better as a team to beat Golden State by adding Isaiah Thomas and Crowder on their team? They weren't close in these games. You realize that, right? They were getting blown out. And Kyrie is a very huge element to that. Isaiah Thomas, you got to understand, Isaiah Thomas is good at scoring when he's the alpha. Now, Derrick Rose can help them, but Derrick Rose only shoots like 27%. He's not a very strong shooter. So he could get you maybe 10, 11, 12 points a game. But that was him starting. He was starting the game and averaging 16 points a game, in which he was basically the second scorer on the team. Now he's going to be coming off the bench. So you don't expect him to still be averaging 16 points a game. His points are going to go down to like 10 or 11. This is it. Everybody's out of Cleveland. Derrick Rose is out next year. You got Isaiah Thomas is going out of Cleveland. You got Jay Crowder out of Cleveland. You got LeBron out of Cleveland. All four of them are gone. They're going to have Kevin Love. Building a team around Kevin Love. And that's it. Go Pacers. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on with y'all tonight. Go Indiana Pacers. Where you want them to go? Because they finna go to the lottery. The Hawks will be lucky if they make it. The Pistons are making it to the playoffs. Go Bulls. That's right. They're going to get the number 1 pick in the draft because they are going to be the worst team in the NBA next year. Come on, Bulls. I got the money down in Vegas. They finna be the worst team in the NBA. You best believe that. Uh-oh, it's time for everybody to turn to Fox. Fox Sports 1, Jamel Herring finna fight. My man from the Mayweather camp. All he do is talk crap. They finna go at it. These two finna go at it, go at it, go at it. This guy named Mitchell, all he do is this. He was talking to Tank. I'm like, dude, Tank ain't even in your weight class, and Tank still might hurt you. He was running his mouth to Tank up in the gym. I'm like, dude, Tank let that B-more come out quick. That Tank ain't no joke. Great. I don't even know how to work my own TV. Ain't this something? That's WNBA. I don't want to see that. There it is. 16:52. Everybody there. It's Kevin Ferguson, the whole TMT there. Mike Tyson there. Everybody in the house. Sam's Town's in the house. Oh, they finna have it right here. There it is, Ladarius Miller. Boom. That's the fight. Oh, that's the second one right there. Woo. Oh, look at Jay Leon with the suit. They got Jay in there broadcasting. Go ahead, Jay. Jay broadcasting the fight. Go ahead, Jay. Fox Sports 1, PBC, 16:52 if you got AT&T cable. Look, people in there still flirting with Jessica. They back trying to get Jessica again. Yes, this is a TMT card. It's going down. This Ladarius Mitchell, man, I swear, him and Jamel Herring, they going back and forth. This is going to be a good one. Connor in 2. What you mean, Connor getting knocked out in 2? Yeah, I see that happening. Now, for those who don't know, no, I haven't. I'm going to have to go see that because we all know that to be true. Yeah, I thought Paulie was going to punch Conor McGregor and mess the money up. Paulie's supposed to be waiting till his Showtime thing. He can't keep his mouth shut. Paulie ready to fight. Listen, let's get things back to the norm or where we supposed to be. Oh, this is finna be up. That's coming up next. Oh, I can't wait. Woo! Jamel or Ladarius Miller. That is coming up next. I ain't missing that for the world. We winning the ship. Uh-oh. Who was that, Johnny? Johnny Floyd. Who you talking about? You talking about Cleveland or you talking about are you talking about Cleveland or you talking about Boston? Oh, Boston? Boston to be going. I think Boston is going to. I told you that. End of the season. I told you once this free agency was done and Golden State did what they had to do, Cleveland wasn't coming back. They done. Cleveland is done. This their last ride, and I don't want to see that no more. They done. Boston got them. See, the problem that people don't understand is that how will LeBron James play with Isaiah Thomas? Isaiah Thomas does not complement LeBron like Kyrie did. This is what I told y'all in that video a month ago when I made it. And this is why I told you this. Because, oh, thank you very much. But this is why I told you that. Isaiah Thomas is a ball-dominant player as you've never seen. He always brings the ball up. No one else brings the ball up but him. Bradley rarely brings the ball up. Isaiah Thomas, when he was in Sacramento, he played the same way. He has to have the ball in his hands. He's super ball dominant. He comes up and does all these different moves and bringing up shots from here and there. It does not stop with this guy. He's on 100% of the time. Isaiah Thomas now, LeBron James is going to bring the ball up. But the thing is Isaiah Thomas is used to being the closer too. Now, in the fourth quarter, but he's normally known for having the ball in his hand doing this, dominating the fourth quarter. LeBron's going to want the ball in his hands, bringing the ball up. That's how he gets in rhythm. He's not used to somebody else bringing the ball up and giving the ball to him. He has to get a running start and getting himself in position. He's not used to catching the ball in the post and starting creating. He's got to go all the way to the top of the key to start running and get momentum to do his moves because he can't cross and get by nobody anymore. All he knows how to do is steamroll. So he got to get a running start to do it. And Isaiah Thomas is so short, he can't really guard any of the other guards in the league. Boy, you got some really thirsty people in here. They seeing the picture about this much. You can't even see nobody about this much. That's all a guy need. A little bitty photograph like this. Your husband's a lucky man. That's all they need. Jesus Christ. They got a thumbnail this small. They be like, I can see it though. That look like a titty. Ooh, look at her cheeks. You know them titties big. Your husband a lucky man. Y'all are crazy. Because that was the only way they was going to get the deal done. See, this was on table back when I made the video. The first time, the trade was on the table. Boston was the first team. They were on the table to get this deal done. They had Isaiah Thomas, they had Jay Crowder, and they wanted Jason Tatum. Cleveland did. And they said, no, you're not getting Jason Tatum. We want to keep that. They got another guy too, another big body named Ante Zizic. So they got another big body on their team. But they would not give up Tatum. They believe Tatum's going to be really good. Yes, Tatum is what Cleveland really wanted. So that's why Cleveland had walked away. Cleveland walked away from the deal. Oh, Ladarius Miller. I cannot wait to see this. And unfortunately, now the belt goes back to Cormier as John Jones tested positive for a banned substance in the UFC 214. It was just announced he has now tested positive and will be suspended again from the UFC. Gosh. John Jones just can't deal with it. That's breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know if that's out yet. That's spanking hot. Spanking hot. Y'all got it fresh off the presses. So Daniel Cormier is the champion once again. That guy can't lose. The only person Doughboy can't beat is John Jones. John Jones keep beating himself. Let's go, Mel!
By way of knockout against one loss, hailing from Gordon Heights, New York.
That's right. Long Island, Strong Island. Let's go, Jamel. Let's go, Jamel. And and here he is from TMT. The biggest mouth in the South.
This fight scheduled for 10 rounds. You received your instructions dressing room. Again, I want to
Ladarius Miller. Let's see what Darius got.
Punch below this area here when you call low. That said, I want you to obey my command. Protect
Oh, Mel gonna go to his body.
now. Good luck to both of you.
He ain't put that work in like Mel. Yeah, so what happened is that Cleveland walked away from the table when they wouldn't get Tatum. So Boston wouldn't budge. They were like, well, do what you got to do. So they went to the Clippers. And Kyrie was almost traded to the Clippers for Austin Rivers, DeAndre Jordan, and a couple of draft picks for Kyrie Irving. And they teased that deal. But Cleveland didn't even want that because they did not want Austin Rivers on the team. And LeBron James definitely did not want Austin Rivers on his basketball team. So that was not something he was okay with. But they were using that as bait to bring them in. Then the New York Knicks had a deal. Only if Carmelo Anthony wanted to play in Cleveland would this deal have went down with Kyrie Irving. They couldn't get that deal done. So what they did was they turned the deal over. They turned it in for Porzingis. The Knicks wanted Porzingis. Cleveland wanted Porzingis. The Knicks said, hell no. And once they said hell no, it was over. That was it. Well, we've been here for an hour straight. Like I said, I just gave it to you as soon as it came across my phone. All right, come on, Mel. Well, Pretty much, but I'll tell you what, Boston, they happy. They got what they wanted. They wanted Kyrie Irving. Now they know they don't have to deal with an Isaiah Thomas contract at the end of the season, where they got to try to pay Isaiah Thomas, a 5'6" point guard, all this money. You don't want to do that. So now they'll let someone else deal with that. Yeah, he wants a max deal. I mean, he's going to want to get it. Cleveland ain't going to pay it to him, but somebody going to pay it to him. Because Cleveland getting rid of everybody next season. It's a fire sale. They're going to be like the Chicago Bulls after the 98 season. They are gone. Everybody's out. Cleveland ain't paying nobody. They gone. That Cleveland owner like, look, I'm taking in all the money. Y'all can get everybody for this season on a trade. Because I ain't spending a dime. Yeah, Porzingis, that's what killed the Knicks deal. That's why they went back to the table. But that's why they took control of general manager from Doc Rivers, because they want to get rid of Austin Rivers. That was one of the main points of the team, that Chris Paul didn't want to play with him, and what's his name? They didn't want to play with each other no more. Blake Griffin didn't want to play with Chris Paul no more. That was a done deal. And it's a lot of turmoil, and a lot of people are unhappy with Rivers being a starting two guard in the league when he can, he's just not ready. And Doc paid him all that money because he the GM. I know that's your son, but, he got to go. He was already out the league before you gave him a job. I mean, that's cool. You in that position to do that for your son. You see white boys do it all the time. And it ain't no problem. They keep Luke Walton on the team because for whatever reason, he made it to the Lakers and played. Now he's a coach already. They got a job all warmed up for Walton. I'm like, your dad wasn't even that great. Yeah, one hot season. Well, he played for UCLA, and they won all them years in a row. So I'm like, well, they was winning, when he wasn't there either. But that's James knows, if you want to stick around here, man, you better act right, or you're going to get shipped out of here real fast. We watching boxing on Fox Sports 1. Jamel Herring in here with Ladarius Miller. Two skilled guys. Both guys are southpaws. And they both trying to figure each other out. Right now they're in the second round. But the body punching is what Jamel needs to focus on Miller. Miller don't seem like he's done a lot to the body. And every time Mel went downstairs, it bothers him. And Mel kind of thinking too much where he should be going. And there's a lot of rabbit punching going on behind the heads. Yeah, that counter check right hand is taking him. Is Molly Curran a thought? I don't know. It's hard to say. At this point, it's very hard to say. Yeah, there you go. They finna fight. All right, come on, Mel. You doing too much dancing. You holding him too much. Stop hating on LeBron. Who even mentioning that bum? Is we even talking about him? We have not talked anything negative about him today. We haven't said one word about him. This has been about Kyrie Irving and Isaiah Thomas. Now, at all this talk about this trade, not one person, not one, believes either team can beat the Golden State Warriors. Not one. One of you. Nobody is saying that they could beat Golden State. Now, if they can't beat Golden State, what are we talking about? I'll tell you right now, Ladarius is going for it. Is Thomas even really that good? Yes, he is. Isaiah Thomas is very good. Don't ever doubt his offensive skills. Now, he showed you he can score 50 at will. It's not about what he could do offensively. It's what happens to him defensively. Now, when he wants to take over a game, like in the fourth quarter, if he got the ball, he could do whatever he wanted to do on the court. It's hard to stop him. Now, the problem is a lot of people end up becoming like passengers and watching the show. LeBron don't have that in him no more, so he needs somebody to take over the game in the fourth quarter. But here's the thing. Isaiah Thomas has to be bringing the ball up. He has to have the ball in his hands. Him and LeBron are the same type of players. He can't bring the ball up and distribute the ball to LeBron. It don't work that way. Bron is not the kind of guy that can score off the pass. He's the guy that's got to get a steam of energy, steamroll you over, and score with the basketball. He's got to get momentum going. He's a rhythm basketball player. He's not a catch and shoot guy. They will try that, and it's going to fail a lot. They got to get used to playing and coming up with a way to play with each other, because Isaiah Thomas has always been an alpha player for his entire career. He's never played in a situation where he was the B person in the situation, where he's not the first option. He's never been in that situation. Kyrie knew how to play in that situation and adjusted his game to that. Now you got a difficult situation because you think Steph Curry had problems with Kyrie Irving. He's going to have a field day with Isaiah Thomas. He gonna really be able to shoot over him. He could see over him as well. Yeah, it's the end of round 3. I gave Miller that round. And here come this big fat stank over here. He looked like he from the 70s. Rick Ross. He don't even need the wig. He already looked like he from the 60s or 70s. He looked like Isaac Hayes' son. The 2012 Boxing Olympic team. That's right. I got Isaiah Thomas. I say Isaiah Thomas and Cleveland will go prior to the Eastern Conference Finals. But where does this leave the dark horse picks like Washington? Washington, to me, don't need anything else. They don't need any other players on their team. Washington is good to go. The Washington Wizards they going to get Cleveland fits. All they got to do is learn how to close the show in the last 2 minutes of a basketball game. What LeBron knows how to do in these tight game situations, he knows how to play off the refs. He knows how to play the referees, act like he's hurt. He knows how to act. He knows how to, get to the line in these situations. Washington hasn't figured out who's the guy to score, who's the guy not to score, what to do in these certain situations, and they defeat themselves. Trade Bill. You don't never trade Bill. Without Bill, you ain't going nowhere. What do you mean trade Bill? Trade, shoot. Trade my car, trade your mama car. Oh, Bill ain't overrated at all. They complement each other real well. They all they need is to play with each other some more, and they learn what everybody does. That's why they gel so well towards the end of the year. They start running people off the court because they gel. They knew where Guitar liked to get the ball. They got post players. They got guys that could play center. They could play a full game of basketball. You got the fastest point guard in the league in John Wall. He can get any shot he wants. He could create shots for Bill. Bill could hit any shot shots he shouldn't even be hitting going in. That team right there, all they needed was a couple of guys off the bench, and they got them. They got guys that can come in there and play long. Their only problem is mental. It's mental. Their game is mental. All they have to do is not crack mentally. John Wall cracks mentally, and he gets frustrated. And when he gets frustrated, the rest of the team gets frustrated, and they collapse. They'll be up 20, blow the whole 20-point lead, and go down 20. And you be like, what? And what is going on in Washington? This team should never get in a blowout situation where they getting blown out. They too good. Well, the Heat gonna do good. They gonna get to the playoffs, but that ride's over. That cake been baked. I mean, they gonna be good in the years to come, but as of right now, Cavs signed me to a 10-day contract. They better bring them over here. I ain't going to that city. What's good? Kyrie got his wish? Absolutely, he got his wish. He's out of there. And he's going to a team that's going to go vie for a championship. And Boston is his team now. Hayward, they got Hayward over there. You got a whole team ready to play. These guys are ready to go. They thinking NBA Finals. That's all they thinking about. They couldn't send him out west. They were going to send him to the Clippers. But they don't want Austin Rivers. That was the whole deal. DeAndre Jordan, Austin Rivers. Cleveland did not want that, and they didn't have enough draft picks. And Jerry West is not about to give up all those draft picks. So they came back to Boston. Because Boston was like, look, we're not giving you Tatum. He's not going to be there. But look, we got we'll give you Anthony Zizic and a draft pick. And they were just like, all right, fine. We'll do it now. So they threw another draft pick on there to close the deal. They wanted Jason Tatum. That's who they wanted. That's who Cleveland really wanted, because they wanted to keep him and build a team around him in Cleveland. And Cleveland believes he's pro ready. So they want to keep him on the team and build a team around him. LeBron don't need nobody to get to the finals. Oh, yes, he does. You forget he comes every team he go to, he take 15 players with him. Go look at the roster before LeBron got there and look at the roster when he came. And see how many players was on the same team the year before. He brought 15 players with him. So, yeah, Bron's been proven. No, he ain't been proven. He's proven to bring a whole army of people with him. He did the same thing when he went to Miami. He didn't go by himself. He brought a whole army of teammates with him. See, now nobody talks about that. It ain't hating. I'm telling you the truth. Did I tell a lie? Oh, this fight breaking out. But man, Miller was making this close. He ain't messing around. This is a tight fight. Yep, it's just facts. Who dissing the Heat? I'm the one was telling people to look out for the Heat. Like they finna do some damage. When they got, what happened is they jailed. And they won them 13 in a row. Thank you, Nick. Nick Sutton. The truth about Prince Nazim. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll just for those donations, you keep them coming and I will make that video for you. No problem. That's one of my favorite fighters. It don't matter who they put in front of me. You know they're just going to get bait. Because I'm going to knock his spark out. I'm going to smoke his boots. Because the power is so tremendous. And I tell you, other featherweights, when they get hit by Prince Nazim, I just hope Allah makes them safe. That's all I hope. Woo, I got a brawl in front of me, man. They getting down. They already going this 6 rounds in. This is a tight fight. See, he letting Laquan dictate. You gotta be authoritative, man. You gotta come in and get offensive. Come on, man. You train too hard for this. You head hunting too much. Make the adjustment. Come on. Come on, man. You letting Laquan dictate. Man, Laquan nose is busted or something. Yes. Now, I'll tell you, Cleveland ain't done. They want to try to get Dwayne Wade over there. The problem is Dwayne Wade has a decision to make. Either he going to go back to Miami or is he going to stay in Cleveland? I mean, is he going to go to Cleveland? Now, he could stay in Chicago and get $20+ million. Man, Laquan got this round too. He had some big moments in this one. Mel doing too much waiting. He waiting. He ain't going in there. And because he ain't, man. Man. Yeah, but y'all keep this up. I might start freestyle rapping right now. Oh, that's on Fox Sports 1. Oh, look what I found. Some Starbursts. Wait, ain't going to no OKC. I cannot rap, but I sing a song. I hope you live your life and I hope you live long. On the Gong Show, I won't get gone. Run DMC, not Cheech and Chong. That's how I got it right now, too. Jamel got to get busy. He needs to sweep these last 3 rounds because Miller been getting off. Gotta start walking him down. He can't get inside. He don't need to get inside. He controlling everything with the jab. Are you not seeing what Miller's doing? And I'm going for Jamel. Mel gotta. He's getting hit because he's not committing. He's pawing with his jab. He's not committing. He's not coming in. He's just pawing on the outside. If he committed to these shots right there and went to work, instead of just throwing punches and tying up, he'll realize he's much safer doing that than staying where he's at, letting Laquan dictate. Whoever get Melo got the best Melo in the world. Melo's in the best shape he's ever been in. I mean, the best. And that's what happened. When you go through a breakup, you be getting the best shape ever. Because you so aggravated and ticked off, working out is the only thing you could do. When I had that breakup with this chick, that breakup was so severe. And I was so mad about it. Got all the time, the energy, and money I invested. All I did was work out. I didn't even feel tired because I was so mad. When I was taking it out in the weight room, beast mode. I didn't mean to get that big. I came out the weight room like, I'm too big. I mean, I was huge, dude. Like, earthquake in the block. Get out of my way, little man. You don't want to get hurt. Dude, my arms was like huge. I could even close my arms all the way down. But yes, Kyrie to me is a better basketball player. He has better ball handling ability, and you know he can get to the level just like Isaiah Thomas can, but he could just do a lot more. And his size can disrupt. People forget Kyrie did a good job on Steph Curry in the finals. They won. He did a good job guarding. And then he hit the shot on Steph Curry. You know, plus he can play the B side of the road. He knew how to play off LeBron James. He don't have to bring the ball up all the time. He could play half court basketball. LeBron is a guy that has to have the ball, bring it up in transition. He likes that kind of game. That's his type of momentum here. Jamel's going to need a knockout to win. Kyrie is awesome. We both 100% agree on that. Kyrie Irving is amazing. So is Isaiah Thomas for his size. Now, Isaiah Thomas is somebody who likes to bring the ball up. He's an alpha dominant ball player. Him and LeBron, they're going to have to learn how to work some out with their offense. Somebody's going to have to sacrifice. And Isaiah Thomas is not somebody who's known for scoring when he's not bringing the ball up. People say they're going to figure it out, but that's cool. But they're going to have to figure it out on the fly. And then you're competing against teams that's not going to give you a night off. You're the team that went to the NBA Finals. So it's all going to be hot early. But the thing that's the plus for the Cleveland Cavaliers is that they got Derrick Rose, who can actually give a rest for Isaiah Thomas. Now they got a guard that can get some rest for where Kyrie had to play heavy minutes. You know, Isaiah can take a break and they can go in with Derrick Rose. And Derrick Rose, you know, he averaged 16 a game, but that was as a starter. He's not going to start for Cleveland. Man, Mike Tyson look high as a kite. He looking like, man, I don't know why they messing. They like, Mike Tyson. You see how Mike Tyson look? He is cooked and baked. Shouts out to the locks. Shouts out to the locks. I don't know why they brought me here tonight. They brought me here. When Mayweather... I don't know if Floyd is out there. If Floyd fighting, and then McGregor, that's next week, Tyson. That's this weekend. Well, who the hell am I watching? They like two girls and they're fighting, like Mayweather. He's not fighting, Mike. It's not him. Okay, I believe you. Oh, man. I can't reach my candy. I had to come back to the charger. Well, Laquan's making a mistake. He's dancing too much. Like he got the fight won. You don't want to do that. Come on, man. Go to the body. Do something. Change this fight. There you go. Get downstairs. There you go. Work. So we about to get ready to cut out of here. Crowder, oh yeah, he's gone too. He gonna be in Cleveland. They got somebody else to smoke with. JR got a new smoking buddy, Crowder. They gonna be, what up, Crowder? You gonna hit that three? Yeah, man, I'm gonna hit that three. Let me get some of that chocolate. You know I can rap, right, bro? Oh man, let me get a beat, boy. Yeah, you like my man T Grizz? Yeah, you can rap like my boy T Grizz. Yeah. You know I got some spit too. Go hit him with something, bro. Oh, they call me the king, the chosen one. 23. I don't want to shoot. I want to pass. I don't even want to shoot the three. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Told you I got the balls, boy. Yeah, I got the balls. They ain't ready for Bron. I'm gonna drop that mixtape. Yeah, I'm gonna get Meek Mill on there, get 21 Savage, get some Drizzy on there. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, boy, they ain't ready for Bron. Hey, that's a new song. They ain't ready for Bron. They hating on me. Everybody hating on me. Michael Jordan, 23, hating on me. All I did is give him love, but he hating on me. Everybody just hating on Bron. Oh! Kyrie a sucker? Why he a sucker? Nope, Kyrie gonna put LeBron out of business. Watch. That's right, Giovanni. He got away from Bron. You know you must suck if your team may want to leave you and y'all just came out the NBA Finals 3 straight years and he want to get away from you. That tells you all you need to know about Bron. All I needs to know. I don't need to know nothing else. I ain't antisocial. I'm anti-stupid. That's exactly what Kyrie told him. I ain't antisocial. I'm anti-stupid. I ain't dealing with no more Bron. The Pats.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Stanley? Oh, you there, punk. What's up, Craig? What up, Smoke? What's up, Red? Thanks for the bite. Finna go get me something to drink. I'm thirsty. What you got on my drink? Man, he ain't got nothing. Y'all a bunch of high rollers and y'all broke. Y'all got something. What you got on my 40 drink, Red? I ain't got nothing. You got something. Hey, man, that's my grandmama church. Shut up! I'll knock your ass up. I think Laquan Miller got this. And look at that brotherly love after the fight's over. It's a tough fight. He's throwing in combination, male one. Griselda Records. Who is Griselda Records? I knew a Griselda too. She was something else. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out here and get busy on those lottery tickets. Because the drawing finna come up. When the drawing is tomorrow, right? Yeah, Wednesday night. So I got a whole 2 days to get my tickets in. We already know what Shannon gonna be tomorrow. Shannon gonna be, oh, I told you, Skip. Told you, Skip. I told you, he ain't coming in the season. If he ain't rolling with the King, King don't need him. We don't need him, Skip. Well, like I told you, Skip, just because a pig got a butt don't mean you gotta kiss it. My uncle, mama, grandmama, uncle, daddy, mother, sister taught me that. Joy! Oh, shut up, Miss Petty. Skip. Skip! Come on, Skip! Don't make no excuses for him, Skip! When that clock hit 10, old Shane gonna be going off the hen end. Cause the king in town and he don't need it. How many playoff games has Kyrie Irving been to without LeBron James? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, Skip. That's all I'm gonna say. How many games has he been to in the playoffs when Bron wasn't there? How many playoff games he got? That's all I'm gonna say, Skip. That's all I'm gonna say. Skip, don't tell me about what he doing. He ain't did nothing without the king. He had that king out there. He know he can get all them points out there with the king out there. They worry about the king. They ain't worry about Kyrie. Oh, don't tell me what he gonna do, Skip. Skip. Now, I admit, he's special. He's special, Skip. Kyrie's special. But the king don't need him. We gonna take Isaiah Thomas and he gonna go to the final. He gonna go to the chip. He gonna be sipping champagne. That's what we gonna do.
See, the cane gonna show you. Griselda Records. Oh man, they must have named that company out their mama. I don't think Mel got this one. I got Mel losing 6 rounds to 4. Let's see what the decision is.
He is, but again, who knows how the judges have it scored. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we go to the scorecards. Here are your score totals. Judge at ringside, Glenn Trowbridge scores the bout 98-92, and Patricia Morse-Jarman and Robert Hoyle are in the coordinates 97-93 for your winner by unanimous decision, Ladarius Memphis.
Yeah, he won by a landslide. Darius Miller won.
Darius Miller.
It was the right decision. The scorecards was high.
Proves his record to 14-1. That is the biggest win in his professional career, and he should be elated. Jamel Herring gave it his all, but tonight it was the evening of Ladarius Miller.
Really good fight from both sides.
Yep. And I was with Ladarius, man. I was just with him in the TMT camp. He was going at it with Tank. Like mouthing off back and forth, talking trash. Ladarius got that mouthpiece. He called his punch the left hand perspective. The left hand perspective. You gonna get the left hand perspective. Yeah, we've been live for 2 hours because we've been watching boxing. We had something to do. Now I got work I gotta do now. So we'll be signing off. Thanking you.